Welcome back to the second instalment here at Y Stadium of Supremacy 7. I'm Lightning Mike Angove.
And I'm Master Waki, and let's go to the tail of the tape.
Well, it's the heavyweight boys starting up straight away. Jason War Machine Walker, trained by Douglas Jiu-Jitsu. He's from City Kickboxing in Auckland, 23 years, a big fella, 198 centimetres, 103 kilos, up against Vaughan Antonio, 13 years as senior, a lot shorter, and he's got a record of 1-1.
My name's Vaughan Antonio from Fightshop, New Zealand, in Palmerston North.
Jason Walker, I'm fighting out of City Kickboxing and Douglas Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
He's a bit of a big guy, so I've seen a couple of his videos, so not a lot really.
We've got a game plan. I'm not really going to go into it.
I know how it's going to end, probably with a few beers, but we'll just see. We play it, you know, move by move, play by play, and we'll just see how it ends up.
Hope you're ready for a war.
Yeah, we'll see you in there.
Well, big fellas meant a few words as we're getting straight into it with Vaughan Antonio. He's trained by Stu Chambers from Palmerston North. Stu was originally a Muay Thai trainer. He's moved into BJJ or Jiu-Jitsu and taking on the MMA game. 1 loss, 1 draw. Antonio, as he's prepared and talked to by Terry Hill. He's actually a lecturer in exercise sports science at Palmerston North. He's also had 3 fights and 3 wins in the stand-up division, so look to see some good stand-up from him. He'll be the shorter fighter against Jason Walker as he comes out.
He just had a quick look at the ring girls.
And he looks pretty pumped and psyched, and I can tell you from having been around the City Kickboxing gym, he is well-trained, well-conditioned.
He's very tall. There's his trainer, Eugene Berriman.
Eugene Berriman, of course, the former New Zealand middleweight MMA champion, was also a New Zealand professional Muay Thai champion. Very, very well-skilled in his own preparation and training, and his students are following suit. Of course, there's Douglas Santos in his corner as well. As we go to the rules of the cage, 3 judges scoring the bout. It's 3 5-minute rounds. It's a 10-point must system, 10 points for the winner, 9 or less to the loser. And it is scored on striking in the stand-up, grappling, cage control on the ground, and aggression as a last resort. As we go to round 1 for those of us who need to know what round it is, Waki.
As you can see, Jason Walker, the taller of the two.
Much taller by a long shot. Vaughan Antonio actually looking in pretty good nick, as you'd expect from a sports scientist. Doesn't touch judge, shakes his head, comes in with inside thigh kick, overhand right. Jason Walker shuffling his leg back, keeping composed really. Jab, he's clipped again with a left hook. Another left hook. Now Jason Walker not happy with him at all at this point. Straight into side control, put into the half guard.
Antonio's in a lot of trouble. Jason Walker's got a good ground game.
Yeah, he's well prepared, of course. Douglas Santos, his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu trainer. Eugene Berriman, his MMA trainer. And having seen him go through his paces against some big boys, he is well skilled on the ground as he's just trying to slip his right leg out and get into side control past the guard.
Once Walker gets on top of you, he does not want to let go. He wants to stay there.
Propping with the elbow. Just moving around, good control too, good posture, moves himself around from the cage, positioning Antonio. Now he's in side control but closer to the cage, giving himself room.
Look for Walker to throw some left elbows here.
He's just going in with the knees as well. A couple of well-placed knees to soften him up. And again, these are big fellas. You might not see the frenetic action that you would in the lighter division, but there is a lot more power, a lot less room for error. Antonio really trying to shift those hips and wiggle his way out of there, but he's really struggling against a guy who is much stronger. He's starting to posture up.
Nice,
looking to see him pass guard at this point. Antonio got no place to go but
Antonio
the cage.
goes to half guard. Doesn't the cage. He wants to try and get up, escape.
Looking to shuffle those hips and see if he can stand up. Walker aware of that, really keeping the pressure on. Antonio trying to stand up. Jason Walker says, no, you come back here, mate. I want to have a few words with you.
Walker's doing well, just to keep the position. He doesn't need to use much energy. To stand on top, throw shots when he needs to,
Well, it's good composure for a younger fighter. He's not going gung-ho.
As we get a nice close-up of the face.
Yep, just hello, how are you? Here's my left elbow. Welcome to Auckland. Antonio trying to stand up, but Walker really controlling.
Some vicious left punches there by Walker.
Yeah, interesting to notice he's using his left well because he's naturally a right-handed fighter. But he hit some good piston-like shots. But what you call kind of left-handed wops, just raining down around the ears and temple. Little right-hand dig to the ribs just to make him think about something else before going upstairs again. That half guard starting to loosen up too. Antonio in deep trouble, doesn't seem to have anywhere to go. He really hasn't made any attempts so far.
Just looks like he's trying to hold on, wishing for something. He's not actually doing anything.
Yeah, no submission attempts, no escape attempts really. Surprised to see him not wanting to get up from the cage. Looked to push away at the hips, but Jason Walker immediately
gets on mount.
Now he's in full mount.
Unloads. Well, you can hear the crowd going crazy.
And Antonio has nowhere to go. He's trying to fire back with a
nice elbow, big elbow. Antonio tries to push off the cage.
Well, that's
he wants to escape now. Now
he's savvy there. Interesting to see where he'll go from here. I'm surprised to see he's not pushing the knees away, but he's back in deep trouble again, and this time he's got nowhere to go.
Walker's going nowhere. This fight's going to end soon, I can see it.
Well, he's trying to buck him off, but he's got nothing. He's not offering anything. He's not pulling down around the waist. He's giving him his back. Well, he can either go for the choke or just continue to rain down blows. Hammer fists,
and it's
right
over.
hands. Terry Hill wisely calling.
And Walker's extremely happy.
Jason Walker doing his own rendition of the All Blacks haka. Vaughan Antonio, he just had nothing to offer. Once he went to ground, he was in serious trouble. He really got punished for not touching gloves.
Nice left hook
at the beginning of the round. And you saw Walker foot sweep there. And he really dominated from there. He controlled position. He used his superior weight. Good positioning. Fought off any attempts to buck him.
Right at the end, just gets him out and just unleashes.
Well, he'd been waiting for that position and just really... Antonio had nothing to offer. He was just hoping to survive there.
And Terry Hill jumps in to save the day.
Good stoppages from Terry Hill tonight. And good night, Vaughan Antonio. Back to Palmerston North with a loss under your belt, unfortunately. Jason Walker victorious.
All right, I'm here visiting with Jason the War Machine Walker. Jason, how you feeling?
Pretty good, bro, pretty good. I just want to thank everybody that helped me get here. All my friends, my family. Thanks everyone for the support. Richie, you too, bro. Love you, bro. Richie, hardcore.
When you passed the garden and got into the mount, were you nervous about anything there, or do you feel in control?
I felt pretty in control. I've been working hard on my ground the whole training camp and paid off.
And that was your first fight with elbows. Were you nervous coming into the cage with elbows?
Not really. I know I can take a bit of punishment, so it didn't worry me too much.
All right, that's Jason Walker, ladies and gentlemen. Big things for him in the future.
Love you, Richie. Hardcore.
Bit of man love going on there. Jason Walker taking out that heavyweight competition. We're up now. Mitch No Cheek McKay, 21 years of age. He's 170 centimetres tall, 70 kilos. 3-1's his record against Bjorn Reirson from Fightshop in Palmerston North, 23, slightly taller, same weight, and he is 4-1 in this lightweight division.
I love lightweight fights. There's a lot of action. I've seen this Bjorn fight before. Nice striking skills.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we go here. And of course, his teammate has just lost, so he'll be wanting to get one back. Low leg kick, but taken straight to ground there, trying to catch the leg kick.
McKay did well to take him down. McKay on top. Reirson just closing up guard. Grabbing head control.
Attempt for the body slam there.
Reirson working for the armbar. Just doesn't have a hold of that wrist.
Nice and supple though, moving around when he missed that. Straight back into full guard.
He's got a nice head and arm control.
Which doesn't really allow him to posture up and throw those big shots.
Exactly.
And we've seen that a couple of times earlier tonight where fighters haven't been able to effectively defend from on the ground and nullify the ground and pound fighters.
Reirson getting his guard up high. Looks like he's going for an armbar again.
Armbar or potential triangle choke. Oh, he ate a big right hand on the way down.
McKay's having none of that.
Well, he's a big, strong boy, McKay, as well.
He looked to pick him up again, to slam him.
We've seen that a couple of times from McKay. He's certainly a guy
Reirson
who
go with the
wants
armbar.
to muscle his way in.
Let's go.
Reirson, though, fairly composed. He's supple with his hips. He moves around nicely. Just got to be cautious here. McKay getting around to side control, but he's got nowhere to go with the cage there. He managed to get himself into full mount.
Got to be careful here, Reirson.
Rear naked choke.
Rear naked choke.
Might see him try and buck him. Be interested. He's got it sunk in straight away. Well, he looked useful on the ground, but he made a basic mistake. Gave him a back. And Mitch McKay from Dunedin has taken his record to 4-1. Well, we didn't see that coming at all. I thought if anyone was going to get a submission.
Well, Reirson had 2 armbars attempt, but he let go of the wrist, had nice leg action. But McKay just stayed there, just waited the time.
Well, it goes to show once again, one mistake in this MMA game, and it's all over. As we go to the Strikeforce Auckland replay, Reirson aggressive throughout, went for the takedown off the leg kick. We saw several attempts at body slams.
McKay just takes it back.
Oh, that was in deep straight away. He really had nowhere to go.
And squeezes that choke.
Yeah. Well, it didn't take long, 5 or 6 seconds, and it was all over. Bjorn Reirson knows he's made a big mistake.
All right, Mitch, you come out here in Muay Thai shorts and then you look like a jiu-jitsu expert. What's the deal?
It's everything. I'm everything, mate.
So that was a lightweight contender fight. So you're looking to challenge Daniel Hooker for his lightweight Supremacy title now?
Yeah, I'm keen as, yeah.
When do you hope to see that happening?
Well, a few months into next year, maybe.
All right, we look forward to that. All the best in the future.
Thanks, mate.
Well, Mitch McKay happy, and he's positioned himself well for a shot at a New Zealand title, taking his record to 4-1 here at Y Stadium in Supremacy 7. Heading into our next bout, Peter the Bear Clinch. We've seen him before on Supremacy, 28 years of age, 83 kilos. This is a middleweight bout. 3 fights, no losses. Forrest Goodwin from Strikeforce Canterbury. Tall boy, 189 centimetres. He's 4-0. Carl Webber in his corner.
My name's Forrest Goodwin and I fight out at Strikeforce Canterbury.
Peter Clinch from Fiji in Dunedin.
I believe I have it in the stand-up over him. Again, I haven't seen much of a stand-up. So if I can try and keep the fight standing, it should make it a very interesting fight.
I'll be looking to get him on the ground, make use of my control, and hopefully finish it with some ground and pound.
Good luck.
Best of luck, and hopefully we can have a beer afterwards.
And it's round 1, as you can see, the beautiful ring girl.
Master Walkie's focus, as always, on MMA. It's techniques, trials and tribulations. Terry Hill, Supremacy MMA referee here at Y Stadium, Supremacy 7. And this should be an interesting bout between 2 very experienced fighters. Clinch, 3-0 is his record. Forrest Goodwin, 4-0 from Strikeforce Canterbury. And we're underway in this middleweight bout.
I'm excited to see this fight because they're both good grapplers. Clinch went in for that takedown but slipped.
He almost got caught with a very sharp knee early. You've got to watch that against a taller fighter.
He's still got that clinch around that one leg.
He's very keen to power in and get it to ground, isn't he?
Goodwin looking for that Kimura, looks like.
Yeah, briefly held the Kimura, but Clinch just a little bit too experienced to give him that one this early in the fight.
A couple of elbows there from Goodwin.
Elbows
nice.
right on the top of the head. First time we've seen that this evening.
He's got nice head control, Goodwin.
It's good work, and of course with the wrestling background that Peter Clinch has, he was a New Zealand submission wrestling champion. He'll be looking to power it out, get a bit of ground and pound going on.
Goodwin tried to go for the armbar, but Clinch managed to slip out, get the side control.
Into side control now. A couple of
throw some knees.
Annoying knees more than anything, and he tried to get over into full mount there, but Goodwin managed to catch him in half guard, back to side control. Little short forearm slash elbow in around the chin and throat of Goodwin from Clinch. And you see the wrestling background, the ground and pound, big knee right there. And Goodwin not letting him hold on to that for too long, although he has given up an arm. And looks like
trying to do something.
Looks like he's got he's going for an arm and choke. This is dangerous territory.
He's got the hidden arm choke.
He's got the arm and choke on. And he looks like he's sinking in deep. Goodwin not panicking though. But Clinch knows he's got him stuck in there. Looks like he's got a bit of room to breathe there, Goodwin. Just enough to allow a little bit of oxygen and blood flow.
Hook one of his legs, his right leg, hook it around the other leg of Goodwin's.
Yeah, well, that'll stop him from getting the leverage and just taking the pressure off his neck. Yeah.
He's out.
He waited it out there, and he's now in half guard himself. Clinch. We can get the underhooks in.
This is going to be a big battle on the ground, I see.
Oh, we're going for a sort of half, was almost Kimura, was almost Americana. Ended up not being either. Clinch too aware to allow him to get that arm lock on, which puts pressure on the elbow and the shoulder. And going for a bit of a guillotine there. Be unlikely to get it on from there.
You see these guys just trying to go for positions.
And again, this is a real grappler's fight. There's a lot happening on the ground. Let go of that guillotine. Almost rolled over and gave him his back.
Clinch working for the arm. Looks like it.
And Goodwin very, very aware of that. Rolled out of that. And now he's given him his back. Got to be very cautious there. Didn't allow that to happen from too long. Back into an almost full guard. And it looks like... Oh,
Goodwin had a sloppy guard there.
Yeah, he almost
he was looking for the arm, wasn't worried about hooking his legs.
Yeah, well, he's now going, still got hold of that arm.
Trying to go for that Kimura, but...
It's a hard one to get from that position, and Clinch is very aware of it. But of course he knows he doesn't want to make a mistake. Just rolling with it.
Roll out of it.
Now we're getting some legs into action from Goodwin.
Oh, he let it go.
For a moment there, it looked dangerous. He's given him his back. This is an enthralling battle.
Clinch just pulling the leg up, taking him down.
Well, Clinch took the leg. Goodwin standing up, and he's right back on the bottom.
Goodwin working for that arm again.
He's got a bit of a fascination going for that Kimura. It's a tough position for him to get it from there, though. He's using his long limbs, his long legs to good effect. You can hear the instructions from the corner. Get your hips in.
Carl Webber's voice can be heard everywhere.
Now, hard to get the leverage on that lock. Clinch just pounding away. Forearm and elbow to the kidney area. Yes. Those little
hard shots, but they're annoying.
They wear on you after a while, too. It's like the dead arm that your little brother used to give to you. After a while, it starts to hurt. You've got to give him a good thump to get him away. He's really fixated on that arm. Clinch is aware of it himself. He wants to get it out of there, trying to roll out.
Oh, and Clinch tries to do something himself. A reverse triangle?
Yeah, it's kind of a bastardized reverse triangle. Well, that was an enthralling round. Hard to pick who might have been the winner, because I'd probably go to Clinch on aggression, but really... A lot of good work from both fighters. Started off, went to ground. That was where Clinch wanted to be. The taller fighter, Forrest Goodwin, initially overpowered by the wrestler, but then he started to turn it around. He really chased after that Kimura.
Just didn't want to let it go.
And sometimes you got to wonder whether he could have transitioned to something else.
I always say position over submission, Mike.
He's a man of many positions as we look at our lovely ring girls. Apparently it's round 2.
That's my favourite ring girl, right here.
Dyslexia, or you may have been distracted. And Peter Clinch probably pretty happy with that round. Hopefully Forrest Goodwin's more than the one-trick pony. He's got a few more tricks under his belt. Clinch using his wrestling skills to good effect, dominating top position often, probably ekes that round on aggression. Notice in the stand-up, and it's not going to stay there for long, but Forrest Goodwin is a southpaw. And hello, we're going for the arm. He's got his back. Clinch. Oh, now he's momentarily looking for the armbar there. Now, with those long legs, I'd expect him to see him go for a triangle or something like that, but he's gone straight back to the arm again.
Beautiful transitions from both fighters here.
Yeah, well, good
one position to another.
Good defence as well. Clinch is very aware of that now.
Clinch is in the position he wants, top position. Here you see Forrest going for the arm again.
He just doesn't quite have the leverage on it to do it.
I don't know if he's trying to submit him or trying to sweep him over.
Yeah, well, he's not made many attempts to sweep. Into half guard, still got a hold of the arm, and this is a familiar picture.
What is?
The little rabbit punches into the kidneys from Clinch as he struggles to free his arm. And Goodwin holding on for dear life, not wanting to give him that.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Oh, that would have really hurt.
Got to be careful not to hit the spine, though, because that's against the rules.
One of the few rules we do have in MMA. Joint attacks, spine attacks, and of course groin attacks, but most other things are fair game. And no headbutts or biting. And Clinch.
Knees there by Clinch.
And this is sort of classic wrestling position over submission, as you said. Wacky just using his power game, using his positional awareness just to keep in top control and wear his opponent down.
Forrest trying to dig out for the takedown. Clinch just sits down, sweeps him over.
Not in a good position right here.
Back on top.
Back on top and in danger of being passed. Either giving him his back or giving up the knee right or full guard. It's transitioning so quickly, it's hard to keep up. And Griffin, Goodwin rather, has decided that he doesn't want to get pounded in his ribs and kidneys anymore. But no, we're back here again. And what arm do you think he's got hold of?
What's wrong?
Bit of a wiper's crack at some form of triangle. Trying for full mount there, Clinch. Giving his back, and now he's looking at the rear naked. This is dangerous. He's got the hooks in. He really is in deep trouble. And he's not defending. He's not pulling the hands away either. And Clinch is a very strong boy. He's not going to give it away.
Trying to pull their hand down.
Well, it took him a while, and he was in danger. As long as he can keep that one hand down, he will survive. Very hard to get that rear naked in with just the one arm. Clinch, though, a very strong boy.
Now he has to turn into him. Forrest needs to try and turn into him. Keep hold of that arm. Do not let it go.
Yeah, he can't afford to let it go. I mean, he's able to breathe there. He has some degree of respite, pushing the arm away. And that's given him a bit of time to breathe.
Clinch trying to go for the other arm.
Clinch won't give up on that.
Forrest, oh, he tapped.
Gosh,
he tapped.
That was a sweet transition, almost from nowhere. Almost from one arm.
I knew it was going to be a battle of two grapplers.
And Forrest Goodwin just not strong enough. I think really it was the positional awareness of Peter Clinch. He was a little bit stronger on the ground. He was able to transition out of trouble. And here, it's not often you see a choke like that either. It wasn't really a rear naked choke. It was the forearm across the neck, cutting off the airway. And that's the end of your undefeated record for Forrest Goodwin. Now standing at 4 wins and the 1 loss. Peter Clinch, 4-0. Well, pretty aptly named too, Clinch. He likes being on the ground, and he did a lot of good work on the ground. As we go to Richie Hardcore Stewart.
All right, I'm here with Peter Clinch. Congratulations on a very technical match. How are you feeling after that?
Yeah, completely stuffed.
Hey, Forrest was attacking you with a Kimura quite a lot. How's your shoulder feeling? Did you feel in trouble at any stage?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Like I always had the option to roll over and give away position.
All right, congratulations on your win, brother.
Thanks very much. Thanks, Carl. Thanks, Strikeforce. Cheers.
Well, Peter Clinch going away a winner as the episode 2 of Supremacy 7 closes out. I'm Lightning Mike Ango with Master Walk. Good night.